Hi Saggies, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. This is your reading for the 13th through the 26th. I am pumped. I'm excited to do your reading. The animals want to come through. But to lead with this and clarify with the animals, usually I lead with the animals and clarify with tarot, so it's a little bit backwards, but that's okay. I'm excited about it. Let's get going. Things to note, we do have a new moon in Leo to wrap out Leo season. Lots of things coming in with that. Good things. The energy's good. I like it. That's on the 16th, so you may see new things come up around this time. For whatever reason, it is touching people quite emotionally, whatever's coming in with this new moon. But I digress. Let's get into it. Wheel of Fortune's coming through for everyone, or at least the fire signs. Some reading for you guys today. Saggy. There you go. Queen of Wands. One more shuffle, please. Sagittarius energy, please. Saggies. That Leo energy is strong, though. It's really strong this week. Tell me about Sagittarius, please. Saggies. Oh, wow. I don't know if I really want to keep all those cards here. This is like shocking or like painful news here. Like a tower is striking and then somebody is doing some deep inner work or contemplation. There's some pain, and then a Knight of Cups energy, that can be like indulgent. That doesn't feel like a complete reading to me, Spirit. Somebody processing something after a sudden event. Saggy. Saggy. I'm gonna switch decks here. Heaven and Earth. Sagittarius. What's up with Saggies? There you go, Temperance. What's up with Sagittarius, please? Wow, a lot more again, but that's clearly all your energy. Wow, same card showing. Okay. So someone's dealing with some sorrow or some heartbreak here. Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups. I'm getting like a demure, controlled energy of this. The King of Cups is very wizened emotionally, but they can have a tight control on that emotion here. Queen of Pentacles rules the dominion in the feminine of Pentacles. Great business people, great maternal figures. I saw a lot of sorrow. Exercising control over that cup, though. Interesting. The Magician, the Knight of Swords. So it's a Gemini in energy here. Okay, let's see what came out. Something could be relating to Gemini season. Hangman. King of Wands. Hangman. So there's a truth in the midst here. There's you, Saggies. King of Wands. In your masculine energy. That's Leo in this deck. We are working with Leo energy, of course. So I'll probably pull just one card for each of these. So a King of Wands, King of Fire, charismatic, great leaders, right? They're attractive people, charismatic. A Hangman, there's that, with that Tower energy. And then that having to do some contemplative work. This is the card of seeing things in a new perspective. Major for Pisces. Temperance, there's your major. This is probably you. I mean, for both of these to come out together, it's like, yeah, this is a Saggy reading. And then we also have a Princess of Wands here with an Empress. Interesting. Balance and flow. That's an angel there as well. It's like divine timing or spirit's got your back here. And then Ace of Wands, a new beginning of sorts. Action. Let's look at the Hangman, because that to me was that Hermit that was showing earlier. Wow. Prudence. This is hard work here. There's an Empress here. More feminine energy. Masculine and feminine, balancing the two. This might be a reading regarding like switching, utilizing masculine and feminine energy, like receptivity, that butterfly again. That's the transformational energy, and butterflies do string themselves up to transform, like the Hangman. Show me the energy of the Hangman, please. I'm getting mad elk energy off this Hangman here. Wow. 2 eggs. Truth in the heart space. Show me the Hangman, please, animals. For Saggy. The elk. Okay, and the hawk. Yeah, that's totally... I was looking at this energy, and I was like, it's elk horns raising up to the sun, and then wouldn't you know it. So fire energy. I'm going to say that coming around this time of this reading, particularly with this new moon, a truth is coming to light, or a sudden event is occurring, something. The elk is very grounded energy, very, very grounded energy, and it is the divine earth, masculine energy, drawing on that dependable, level-headed energy here. But also, hooves to the earth, staying grounded, practical, reliable, but raising and connecting to the sun. There's knowledge here of some kind with hawk energy. And that to me is temperance, 1000%. Look at that. So let's look at temperance next. Hyena. Some of you might be very nervous with this butterfly. Some of you are taking on a creative venture here with the Ace of Wands. And there's sexuality and self-expression coming into play here with this very confident, creative king there. But this is a leader, remember? This is someone who uses humor to mask how they're really feeling, and this is feeling uncomfortable. This came about in a reading for you guys a few weeks ago, and I had to scrap it. Looks like I'm in the same energy now. A transformation, and it has to do with, looks like creativity and expression here, for sure, with that Ace of Wands. A new perspective, but again, tuning into the sun here, the message of the hawk. It's intuitive energy, but spirit has a message for you with this. And it has to do with personal transformation and getting comfortable in your own skin and creativity. Let's use this one. My camera's gonna die any second now. I don't want it to cut off. I'm not trying to rush you because this is like a really powerful message here. Let's look at the message from Hawk and Temperance, please. Hawk and Temperance here. Definitely diving deep in terms of that hyena. Again, is characterized as someone who uses humor as a mask. With the earthworm, it's someone who feels very green. King of Cups, maybe not showing that uncomfortability here. Queen of Coins, though, yeah, both of these two together keep showing. Calm, cool, and collected is that energy. Staying grounded, yeah, for sure. This to me just like feels like reassurance from spirit, like you got this. But Hawk is a messenger bird, a feminine divine energy, or masculine, sorry. Tell me about Hawk and Temperance. This is powerful energy, whatever you guys are stepping into with this butterfly process here. We'll look at the Ace of Wands next. Could be creativity. The Empress is a card of giving birth to your dreams too, in abundance. There is some leadership energy going on with this as well. Stepping up to the occasion. In the Earthworm card, they reference like an intern versus a CEO. And the last reading I did, that was like this, nowhere near this intense, but the hyena came out with Earthworm, and it was someone who was feeling very uncomfortable in sort of a process like this, but it hadn't really begun yet, I'm guessing. It's like the same energy. Tell me about Hawk, please. Very intuitive energy. Three of Swords. Oh, everything happens for a reason with that sorrow that I was getting. Allow it to transform you. Butterfly. So that energy is like pouring through the heart space here. Page of Cups. That's being very green and open, honest, and vulnerable. But again, feeling green like that earthworm energy, right? Queen of Wands, Ace of, wow. Queen to the King of Wands. Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands. That's a lot of movement and action. Somebody is hurting or was done dirty, like with that sorrow, that Three of Swords energy. Clearly that's being healed through this butterfly energy. And I have a feeling that some of you have to put on this very rooted, like, see how that person is literally strung themselves upside down, but they're rooted in their elk horns, right? Staying grounded, staying cool, calm, and collected, not showing it to other people, especially if you're diving head first into a leadership position or you're getting into a new creative venture. For some of you, that's what this looks like. And there's that, like, not showing that to anybody energy. For those in the creative boat, and then for those of you where you're healing something that's coming up, a betrayal of sorts or something. This is like the card of being done dirty. See, they're like sneaking off with dynamite, and then there's like a trickster shadow in the background. This is victory and overcoming that. Very victorious, steadfast energy with that elk there. Coming out the other side. The moon. There's that hermit energy. Some of you might have Virgo here. Also, people might have shit to say about what you're doing here. But this is like, there is such creativity or like passion that's like coming through on that crown energy here. Something fiery lit up. The gazelle is aware of it. With this Ace of Wands, have to act on it. And then there's this Queen to the King of Wands. A lot of attraction, passion, or creativity. Could be sexuality for some of you. That's a lot of movement. A lot of movement. Creativity, like painting and artistry, is being highlighted here especially. But that is action and charisma. Yeah, so let's look at this next. I don't want the reading to get cut off before we look at what the Ace of Wands is. I mean, that's very specific to all of you. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Tell me about the Ace of Wands, please. King of Wands. Two of Wands, a choice. There's also a card of legacy underneath that with this very established elk energy. I want to read Gazelle for you guys. And then there's Oyster underneath that, which is like a card of like your inner pearl. Your inner pearl, that honing in the butterfly energy. And then we'll end the reading at that. Gazelle, heightened awareness and ability. Heightened awareness. Vulnerable. Vulnerable with that Page of Cups. Earthworm energy, right? Represents supreme grace, the calm, cool, collected energy we were talking about. Awe-inspiring beauty amidst sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings, bordering on hyper-vigilant, can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they've spent so much effort cultivating. No more worrying about all those predators out there in the wild. That's cheesy, but I just heard you are the predator. That's weird. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath, acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. When in balance, graceful, perceptive, artistic. Perceptive and artistic, that's like the nail on the head. Out of balance, food allergies, insomnia, racing mind. To bring into balance, yin yoga, a cozy home, good food with that elk. Yeah, home might be your sacred space right now. With these coming out in the gazelle saying, sit down, find your breath, and a message about appreciation there. This looks like a bolt of lightning, like an inspiration hitting you guys. In contemplation, or like, because that's what the hangman does. The hangman takes a step back. And there was a tower that came in earlier, especially with this message about overcoming some level of deception or something along those lines. It's an opportunity for a butterfly process here. Let's see if Hawk has anything here. Yeah. Keen-eyed bird, every little detail as well as the bigger picture. Fate has its eyes on you, for sure. The winds are shifting. Hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. Should not be taken lightly. It will eventually redirect your course with this perspective shift here. So something is kind of rocking your world here, and it's part of your path to becoming like this final form kind of energy, or it's just massive. It's kicking off this this elk, hawk, gazelle energy. It's a major shift in your path here. It's necessary completely for your personal development or your creative development or your path. So I'm gonna leave it at that, lest we get too repetitive, Saggies. It looks good. Roll with it. There was so many messages that came out with that, especially the ones about like cool, calm, and collected, staying grounded, right? So I'm gonna leave it at that with the channeled messages that already came through. I wish you guys all the best, Saggies. Until next time, take care.